I like to get paid, that's why I work every day. I'll be making money till I'm in my grave. Don't care what they say, I'll buy time with my money. Laughing to the bank cause it's funny. The money keep coming, I manifest it. Sing these lyrics and you'll get it. I'm the bank, come invest it. I get tracked and I have it. Money finds me attractive. I'm the type to make commas, turn a profit. I'm the boss, Willy Wonka, but it ain't chocolate. Yeah, I'm just being honest, I work for this shit. I'm usually modest, but this beat lit, so I'm going off thoughtless, talking my shit. Yeah, I'ma be the hottest designer in drip. I'm just coming with the rawness. I gotta admit that I'm usually modest, but I work hard for my shit. I'll do the work, yeah, I'll do it till it hurts. I'll invest in my future, I'll invest in the purse. I wanna be so rich, life changes, and I don't ever think about how much I just pay it. Yeah, it's the dream, the American dream. Live on top, don't stop till you got everything. But there's balance, cause this life is a challenge. You gotta live in the now while building up the talent. I'm the type to make commas, turn a profit. I'm the boss, Willy Wonka, but it ain't chocolate. Yeah, I'm just being honest, I work for this shit. I'm usually modest, but this beat lit, so I'm going off thoughtless, talking my shit. Yeah, I'ma be the hottest designer in drip. I'm just coming with the rawness. I gotta admit that I'm usually modest, but I work hard for my shit. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. So keep working till it's hurting, cause that's when you start deserving everything you want, everything you need. Trust the process, yeah, you got this. Keep on working till you bleed. Yeah, I've been there, yeah, I've done that. 10 long years of breaking my back, but now I'm up here, never looking back. I got more dreams that I wanna go attack. Keep on going, keep on moving, never give up. I'll keep going, I can prove just what I'm made of. I got that fire in me, got that desire in me. I'm never tired, I'll be pushing till I'm finally free. I was made to break away from the pack, to challenge, to fight, and to carve my own path. This world wasn't made for the weak, they don't last. Survival of the fittest, so be vicious and attack. I'm the type to make commas, turn a profit. I'm the boss, Willy Wonka, but it ain't chocolate. Yeah, I'm just being honest, I work for this shit. I'm usually modest, but this beat lit, so I'm going off thoughtless, talking my shit. Yeah, I'ma be the hottest designer in drip. I'm just coming with the rawness. I gotta admit that I'm usually modest, but I work hard for my shit. Yo, stand up, we gon' make some moves tonight. Yeah, stand up, got something to prove tonight. So stand up, we ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We ain't gonna stall, never stop. We gon' make it all to the top. We ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. Time to stand up, take control tonight. Spend too much time on the plan, it's right. It's time to execute now on your dream in life. Gotta fail fast, learn, try again and fight, alright. Pull the trigger, 6, 7 figures. Making that money from the drive that's in ya. Gold digger, making money quicker. Pain is good, make your skin a little thicker. It ain't luck, anyone that's at the top, no it ain't luck. It's a grind, it's a time since the day one. It's your mind deep inside, how you stay tough, how you get back up. You put the work in and it comes back. Multiply, stack, execute and you can take that. What you want bad, it's the truth, I'm the change that you can make fact. Yeah, I've done it, it ain't luck, I can teach you. Stand up, we gon' make some moves tonight. Yeah, stand up, got something to prove tonight. So stand up, we ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We ain't gonna stall, never stop. We gon' make it all to the top. We ain't gonna plan tonight. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. We gonna take action on our dreams and fight, alright. You could get it all in some time. Make your dreams come to life. We ain't thinking small, thinking light. We just want it all in our sights. Move quicker, see the big picture. You could be selfish or you could be a giver. go wizard, problem solve fixer. We ain't giving up till it's all delivered, Don't stop at the top, we gon' make it alright. No lies, just hard working and some long nights. Get lost, we dive deeper, disciplined life. The cost of sweat, time, yeah, worthy price. I don't care what they all say, no way. Negativity, any hate, I got no space.
Hello.
We gon' put our hands up to the sky. Appreciate our lives and we fight till we die.
Hello. It is me. It is indeed me. So, let me just do this. Hello. Let me zoom this in a bit more. Just to be sure that I'm safe with like Twitch, COS and stuff. There we go. Now we should be good. Just to be sure, you know. And yes, I am going to stream today without a shirt on. Fight me. It is, like I said, 33 degrees outside. And quite frankly, if I put on a shirt, it will be drenched in about 15 minutes time. So I would rather not. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so what are we doing today? First of all, just a little, like, ahead of time thing. It will be a shorter stream today. Partially for the same reason. It's very hot, and I can't stay in my computer for that long. But also because I have team prac later today, and I need to be there on time. So, yeah, that's why I can't stream that long. So. Let me see. I want to watch something and there's like nothing. You know what? Let's do cheaters. Fuck it. Let's do cheater. Well, actually, no. I kind of want to do cheater hunting later. Yeah, I'll do that later. Here we go. Here's something I can watch. NACS just hit rock bottom. Let's watch that.
I might not be the smartest, or the richest, or the tallest, or the best at CS. I might be a chud. But what I can do is judge professional Counter-Strike teams from my adjustable height gaming chair and say, you guys fucking stink. Here's what I would do instead. And the topic of today's video is mostly going to be surrounding two teams that I look at and I go, you're letting me down. You're an embarrassment to my country. And that is Team Liquid and Passion UA. I'm making this video before the Cologne Major starts because I'm so confident that Liquid is not going to do anything. And we also just got news that Passion UA is open to offers for their team. I guess it was just too gimmicky to work. Who could have seen that coming? They were a fun team though. It was cool while it lasted for the you know, month and a half. And while Passion UA might not be a North American team, they kind of were for a little bit when they were the global team, I think. Legally, they were an America's team. And originally, they were the Complexity Core, so I'm counting them as a North American team. And while we do have some exciting teams in the region now, I can't stand to be continuously let down like this. Let's start this video off with Team Liquid because more often than not recently, they've been the butt of the joke because they've been ass. They've been ass. Currently, they're ranked number 48 at the time of me recording this in the VRS rankings. And if something doesn't change at this point, they're almost guaranteed to miss the Singapore Major. And so do not stress, Team Liquid. Garmer GM is coming along to save the day. Hello, guys. It's me, Barmore. The first time here. New times price. Give time of the
No, but Liquid did make some changes, right? They got what was it JT and Yorko? Oh, JT wasn't announced yet. Okay. Didn't JT go to Liquid? Or did he not, like, did the contract fall through or something? What happened? Hold on. JT was going to... Wasn't he? Am I dumb? Liquid bench ultimate. Liquid sign Yorko. Where's the JT article? The part's not as sincere. Oh, JL's contract with Navi actually expired. I didn't know that. Where's the JT to Liquid thing? Even if it was a rumor. JT. Okay, it's just not here. Awesome. So what if I look up JT on the news? Liquid target JT's new IGL. Here it is. Set to replace Shuhei, according to a report by Dust2. Reported change in leadership follows a dire reason where Liquid averted averaged among the worst T-side win rates. Yeah. Which is just crazy. I don't, like... I know it's Liquid and everyone performs worse under a Liquid jersey. I know that. But also, like... Shuhei's not this bad as an IGL. He was great both in Gamer Legion and Mouse. He won 3 trophies with Mouse. Even though both of them were pro leagues, but still. Like, who did they beat to win these pro league trophies? Yeah, they beat Navi. Well, actually. Oh, this is in CSGO. This is simple Navi. Yeah. Where the whole team shut the bed. What about the other one then? This one. Yeah, they literally beat Vitality in the final. Even though that was, like, with Spinks there still, but regardless.
The Budapest major that unfortunately got nuked is no longer on this channel. But a very, very, very big talking point in that was that I thought Liquid had a severe leadership problem. Not only within the team, but also just upper management overall. Because I just truly don't believe that all of these players can possibly join Team Liquid's roster and somehow forget how to play Counter-Strike. There has to be severe internal issues that we aren't entirely aware of. Because in like all of sports, that's the only consistent thing that makes sense when stuff like this happens. It's like quarterbacks in the NFL. You send a quarterback to a shitter organization. More often than not, they're gonna stink. Sam Darnold on the Jets. You get Sam Darnold to a real team like the Vikings and the Seahawks, and by God, he looks competent.
Okay, bro. No one knows what we're talking about. Just
has built
go back
very
to CS,
good,
please.
competent rosters in the past. And I mean, I feel like in his defense, a lot of times on paper, the moves he has made recently should be good. But he has Liquid. And it's not me necessarily calling out the team's manager in Joka Steve, because he has built very good, competent rosters in the past. And I mean, I feel like in his defense, a lot of times on paper, the moves he has made recently should be good. But no, they just never work out. And while I can't really speak on Liquid's management overall, I know certain teams like Vitality have a more hands-on approach, whereas other teams just let the rosters kind of fully decide everything. And so I think something more similar to what Vitality has could work. I mean, just look at them, while also taking into account what the players have to say, because there are other teams that just make decisions on their own and don't let the players have a say. I think that's also kind of shitty. You can have a good mix, which is what Vitality seemingly has. But along with this, Liquid has just been through IGL and coach. They just keep running through them like they're nothing. You know, since Nitro left in 2020, they've had various IGLs on the roster, like Fallen, Cadian, Twist IGL'd for a while, Yakinder IGL'd for a while, and most recently Shuhei, and not a single time has it worked. Along with this, they've been through quite a few coaches like Zeus, Moses,
not Zeus.
Mither, They had DeMars DeRover standing in as a coach for a while, and most recently Flashy. They just seemingly cannot get the IGL coach combo locked in at any point of the past 6 years. You know, ever since the Adren Nitro combo, it's kind of been a mess. And a huge point that I'm gonna make here is that the last time Liquid was a good, competent team was with Nitro. I guess you could call Liquid competent when they had Twist. And yet, Kinder, they did make the playoffs of Shanghai. They weren't a horrible, horrible team. But, you know, Liquid tournament winning form was with Nitro. And a big thing with Nitro is he wasn't like a classic genius IGL. I don't think he was simply just a better caller than everyone else, but he was more like a friendly glue guy who was just a good leader. And I mean, that can work as a caller. You obviously do need to have a tactical side to you as well, but being the one glue guy that gets along with everyone else on the roster and just being a good leader also can work. That was my initial argument for why I thought Magix could be a good transition into a caller. And while it did start out rocky, it is looking like it is getting better. And it's not like you either are a tactical mind or aren't. You also can grow into that. Look at Apex. And so I feel like the number one thing that Liquid should do after this major is really try and get that IGL coach combo down. They've tried before, but they haven't tried the Barmore idea. Here is the mother-sucking deal, fellas. Team Liquid, get the Polish people out of the roster, okay? Shui, Ultimate, terrorists. I needed them gone yesterday. That leaves us a core of Naf, Alish, and Malbs. There are two things I think we need to do with these two new acquisitions. Oh yeah, and we're also adding a new coach. I'm sorry, Flashy. Here is the deal. We need this team to, one, be likable. I don't even think the longest tenured Liquid fans at this point really like this team at all anymore because they're boring and bad. The two worst possible things you can be as a Counter-Strike team. So we have to make them likable and good. Step number one, before we get into anything, I'm gonna get the IGL coach combo down, like I said. And I think there is only one real answer to this. The best player from the United States in Counter-Strike history, at least in CSGO and CS2, who is constantly praised for just how smart he is, how much he grinds, how much he just grinds the game, grinds his spray, grinds pre-aim maps, just grinds anything. I think he might be the perfect fit for Team Liquid's new IGL, and that is Alish. Now, there are a couple of reasons to this.
Whoa, what?
New IGL, and that is Alish.
Oh, Kerrigan's right there. Oh.
Now, there are a couple of reasons to this. Number one, I think the most valuable thing you can have as a caller is experience. And my God, does Alish have the experience.
Valid.
He's played in a trillion majors. He's won an Intel Grand Slam. He's been to a major final. He's placed in the HLTV top 26 times. I just think he is the perfect candidate to try and transition into that IGL role. And he really does seem just like a Counter-Strike genius. So I think he would fit into this well. Now, when you are having a rifler transition into a caller, you have to give them a very long time, at least in my opinion. So like, if Liquid doesn't look great with Alish calling in the first even 6 months, I don't really care. I think you got to give him a year bare minimum. And number two, I think everyone can see it. Alish's individual form is also kind of falling off, but I do think it would be a waste to just simply bench and get rid of him. A talent like Alish, who has been around and one of the best North American players for damn near a decade at this point, you have to use him in some way. At least
I don't mind this.
Because it's not like North America has...
The question that I have is, any of the teams that Alish has played in, has he been the secondary caller even once? Because if he hasn't, then you shouldn't do this. If he's been like a secondary IGL before, like this, like the maybe the mid-round caller or something, maybe he called like the CT side, kind of like Nico does. If he's done something like that in the past, sure, you can try this. If not, I don't think this will work.
This overflow of talent as is, so we have to make do with every single ounce that we do have. And so I think even though Alish's form is falling off, that's why it's perfect for him to transition into this IGL role. And so with Team Liquid's new caller of Alish, that then leaves open the coach spot. I truly think the player who will be the perfect coach for this team, and I don't know how realistic it is, if it really will happen, but I think it's Stanislaw, who is currently playing on Metasport. Listen,
why?
I think if Stanislaw did get the offer from Liquid to be their coach, he would accept, because he has talked about taking a coaching role in the past.
He has,
He's
yeah.
Playing
he was
on
talking about
I'm sorry, I don't believe.
He was talking about transitioning into coaching after he got benched by Wildcard. because ChatGPT told them to.
Even the current Meta's poor lineup. Maybe I'm just being a hater, but I would much rather him be paired up with Elige, who were teammates for a short period of time on Liquid, and kind of see what they can cook together, because I do still think Stanislaw has a great mind for the game. He is incredibly experienced, and I think he would help a lot with Elige's transition into a caller, because Stanislaw has that more tactical side of the game to him, and he can transfer that knowledge straight into Elige's big, beautiful noggin. I think it would be a great pairing in my opinion, but you know, we'd have to see in practice how it would work if it were to ever happen. And so with the Elige Stanislaw IGL coach combo, that then leaves us with the 2 open slots on the roster. We have Naf in the anchor spots, Elige as the caller now, and Malbs more as our opener. So theoretically, we need an AWPer and a closer if you want to do that. And well, I think the rifling spot is a lot easier than the AWPing spot. So we'll start with that. Here's the deal. While making this, Liquid has been reportedly rumored to sign Crimbo.
This isn't good enough,
guys. I mean, it's just such a Liquid move. I'm not really going to talk about it at all because it's not a move I like. It's not a move that I think they should make, but that's the rumor right now. I think a very, very good ratio of players to have on a team is like 2 experienced players and then 3 younger-ish players. With Team Liquid's core, Malbs, I would say, is fairly experienced at this point of his career, but not nearly as much as Naf and Elige are. And so Malbs is kind of in the middle, but we need 2 young players then, as our other rifler and AWPer. And you might roll your eyes at this, but I think Team Liquid has to take a chance on a young rifler who has been talked about quite a bit in the North America region, and that's No Cries. Just give him a chance.
I like how he blurred it out here, but he didn't blur it out up here. So I immediately knew who it was. Look,
America region.
It's blurred down here, but you can literally see up here who it is.
And that's No Cries.
Nice.
Just give him a chance. Like, realistically, as Team Liquid, we have to take a chance on a rifler like No Cries in my...
This isn't gonna work. This is a bad idea. You know why? No Cries has never played pro before, and you're putting him in a tier 1 team. Don't do that. Do not do that, ever. That's not... This would have worked in 2017 or something. Not nowadays. There's no way. What you could do... people have been talking for ages that there have been rumors of Liquid creating an academy team. And again, rumors. Nothing is, like, confirmed. But there have been rumors about Liquid creating an academy team. If they do create an academy team, they need No Cries on there. They absolutely have to. If they don't, they are throwing.
My opinion, look at your team, bro. What else are we really doing here? What happened to my region, man? Scared to take chances on young talent? Do you guys remember Stewie 2K? You remember the reaction that everyone got when Stewie 2K joined Cloud9? He was a pug star. He couldn't translate it. Only North American player to have an Intel Grand Slam and a major win, okay? We gotta go back to taking chances on young players who are pug stars. And No Cries is Asian. The comparisons don't stop. We need more Asians on North American teams. No wonder we've been sucking cock, bro. Cloud9, 2 Asians when they won the major. Liquid had 1 Asian when they won the Intel Grand Slam. I get it now, bro. We need at least 1, and that is going to be No Cries. I don't think No Cries has really fallen off at all. People just haven't talked about him as much because there's not...
Let's see if Twitch TOS goes after this VOD. They shouldn't.
The fuck off on Face It. Everyone thought...
I literally zoomed in my camera, like, more than normal to avoid it, so we should be good.
He was cheating. He went to the Face It HQ, got cleared, and he's just been playing Face It ever since. There's been literally no rumors besides him maybe standing in for BC game, which didn't end up happening. So he hasn't necessarily been forgotten.
They got Scrunk instead.
He just hasn't been in the spotlight as much. But I really do think after this major, especially after Liquid bombs out, which, you know, I guess isn't for certain, but I'm fairly positive they're not going to do well. Take a risk on a young talent like No Cries. He's one of the best young talents we've had in the region for a while. And along with him being a risky young player that has an incredibly high ceiling and an incredibly low floor, I think he would just make Team Liquid entertaining again. I think a lot of people would be a lot more interested in this team if they made a roster move like adding No Cries.
Well, I can see his point, but at the same time, I also would feel like... I feel like a lot of people would look at Team Liquid, see No Cries on it, and be like, okay, we cannot take this team seriously anymore because this is who they're signing. You know what I mean? I would not be surprised if that was the response.
Because as of right now, like I said, Liquid is boring and bad. There's just no point to even watch their games because why would you care about the current roster they have? This move in itself, in my opinion, would make Liquid entertaining again, while also having the added benefit of possibly making them significantly better. And so with making Elige the IGL, adding Stanislaw as a coach, adding No Cries as another rifler, that leaves us room for an AWPer. And this is by far the one I have been struggling with the most. And listen,
Well, they got Yorko, so...
This is where Passion UA kind of comes into the fold of the video, because it looks like they are disbanding or trying to sell their roster, and Try is just sitting there. I feel like he didn't really have a chance to show what he's got in the tank.
This Passion UA roster could have been so good with Senzu there, bro. Senzu, Kvem, and Try. Just think about that. Senzu, Kvem, and Try, bro. That is such a fucking core. That is the core of firepower, and it never worked. Just because they could never practice with Senzu. Which really fucking blew.
On Passion UA, and so sliding Try into Team Liquid as well, not a horrible move in my opinion. The only issue with this move is I feel like his fit in 9Z is just so much better. There's no better fit in all of Counter-Strike besides maybe Klim to G2 that I feel like can be made at this point. You know, Try to 9Z's, played on 9Z before. They really seem like a very good team. They're just missing the AWPer, it seems. So, you know, it makes sense to me. If we don't add Try to the roster, the pickings get a little slim, I'm not gonna lie. AWPing is so scuffed in CS2 that we got no disrespect, but we got on top 20 teams, well, I guess not top 20 teams anymore, but we got riflers out here just picking up the AWP for fun. Like, we got Youngster on Heroic, which kind of a different situation, he kind of had to. We got Stown on NIP, very scuffed right now for AWPers in Counter-Strike. And so this is the part of the video where I wish I could say Liquid should take OG Wizard from Marsborn, because I've been following OG Wizard since he was like playing on Lag, in the early days of Lag, because he looked like a very, very good tier 2 AWPing prospect. But I just don't think OG Wizard has shown enough in tier 2 yet. I think he does need some more time before he joins a tier 1 team. I just can't rationalize really adding him to Team Liquid, even though I wouldn't mind.
No, there's no way.
And I guess it is kind of a project team at this point anyway.
How's OG Wizard doing right now? I don't even know who this is, to be honest. Marsborn. A 1.11 as their AWPer. And this is against local NA competition. He's not gonna perform well internationally at all. This is... If Liquid does this, it's Ultimate all over again. Ultimate, before he was on Liquid, played for Illuminar, a tier 3 team that also no longer exists. But yeah, they were playing with Ultimate at one point in time. I don't know, fucking here or something. Ultimate, yes. And he was good, but also like, let's look at Ultimate on Illuminar in total. He had a 1.11 in total on Illuminar. A 1.11 against tier 3 or tier 2, whatever. Which is like, I mean, the teams he was playing here, right? He was playing Bait. He was playing VP's Academy team, whatever the fuck Sampi is. He played Gamer Legion. He played Eyeballers. Played Passion UA. This is the Ukrainian Passion UA with... Yeah, this is the one that was at the Shanghai Major. And, like, they're not bad teams. Don't get me wrong. This is probably the food roster. Yes, it is. Okay. Except there's Frozik there instead of Makaze, which is interesting. So, like, they're not terrible. Like, they're pretty solid tier 2 teams, but it's just not enough. He was put on Liquid way too early. And the biggest issue with this is he was put on Liquid, and it was very clear when he was on Liquid that his role on the team was to be a star player. If he was added to Liquid as a sniper in kind of like think Wonderful on Navi, right? Who's a very supportive opper. He very much helps setting up his riflers, right? And then he himself closes rounds. He, like, Wonderful is very good in the clutch. He's very good late round, right? And like he's good individually, but he's way better at supporting his teammates, playing in like duos around the map. That's, I think, what Ultimate's role should have been on Liquid. I think that would have worked out way better. But instead, they threw him on Liquid, and then they were like, "Just go kill for us." Just they basically just told him, "Hey, can you just be Zywoo for us?" And it didn't work because he doesn't have that kind of experience or skill, for that matter. I mean, look at him on Liquid. The fact that he has an above 1.0 rating in total is insane. He had a 1.05 in 2024, 1.02 in 2025, 0.99 in 20. Yeah, he just gradually got worse. Yeah, anyway.
Anyways, with Elige IGL adding No Cries, you might as well add another young talent who will take a little bit of time to develop, but I think I would just rather add a European opper if possible. And,
Yeah.
well, at this point, there is one opper, really, who is farming in Tier 2, and you may not even know who this guy is, but he currently plays for Inox Division, which, Tier 2 team you've never heard of. You're probably questioning what I'm about to say. But it's a 21-year-old opper from Belarus by the name of Phenomen. I think that's how you say his name.
Phenomen.
Currently, as of me recording this, he is tied for the 4th highest rating in all of Counter-Strike in 2026. Why not? I mean, why not take a shot on...
I'll show you why. I get the point that this guy's trying to make, but let me just... He's never played a team inside of the top 30. That's already a bad sign. He has a 118 against top 50 teams, which are teams like, Ascend. He sometimes struggles against teams like One Win. Frankly, it's not enough. I get the point Garmer, sorry, that he's trying to make. And I get his points. It's just someone like Phenomen isn't enough. Like I said, Liquid should get an academy team, and then someone like Phenomen would be perfect for their academy team. Main team, way too early. Way too early. But I mean, they got Yorko now, so let's see how that works out.
Sure is he maybe not playing the best teams in the world. No, but neither was Molodoy. And on AmCall, Molodoy had a 1.26. The exact same rating that this guy currently has in 2026. I mean, I think it's time for Liquid to take a shot on a player like this. And I mean, for comparison, when Ultimate was scouted in Tier 2, on his 2 teams before Liquid, he had a 1.11 rating. A 1.11 is fine, but Phenomen... He's got a little bit of a higher rating. He's literally, like I said, got the same rating that Molodoy had in Tier 2. He's playing the same type of teams that Ultimate was playing. And I mean, he's just simply better. I really hope I'm saying his name right, by the way. Phenomen. Let me double check that real quick. You pronounce it Phenomen, if the caster I was listening to said it correctly. So the new Liquid roster, in my opinion, should be Naf, Malds, Elige IGL, Stanislaw Coach, No Cries Rifler, and then Phenomen as the opper. This might be the damn diddly greatest team of all time, folks. As the opper.
Okay. The problem with this. Okay. So, you have 2 experienced riflers, right? 2. Only 2. One that's like semi-experienced in Mulps, and then 2 rookies. I think 2 rookies on a Tier 1 team is too much. 1 rookie is good. 2, I think you're kind of pushing it. You don't want to turn into Foot, you know what I mean? So I think if you do this, you don't get No Cries, you get someone else. Think like And also, like, aside from getting someone else instead of No Christ, if you go for Phenomon, Naf is a problem for this team. You know why? Naf on the CT side is okay. It's his T side that I have a problem with. Because Naf's whole thing in CSGO was he's a sloth. You know, he does what he wants. He's a sloth. He does like everything at his own pace, and it works out. The problem is he's still doing that now. He does everything at his own pace, but it's not working out anymore. I firmly believe Liquid needs to move on from Naf, and that hurts to say because he's kind of the identity of this team. But also, like, come on, man. Like, what's funny is the one event they played without Naf, when Crimbo stood in for Naf, they did way better. They performed way better when Naf wasn't there. I'm just saying, you know. I'm not saying it's Naf's fault or anything, but it's something to consider.
GL, Stanislaw coach, no cries rifler. You know, Phenomen is actually kind of a generational pull because as I was recording this, I just discovered him. I didn't even know he existed before this, but hey, you got the same rating as Molodoy? I'm fucking sold, fella. Dude, I'm like getting excited. Thinking I would literally be such a fan of this Team Liquid roster if this came to be. I'm actually, dude, like I'm literally sitting here getting excited thinking about this potential roster. Will it actually happen? Probably not, because unless Joker Steve is watching this, guys, send this to Joker Steve. I'm begging. This roster would be so unfathomably perfect in my opinion. If he does it and it doesn't work out, I'll go. You can send me away, okay? Never again will I ever give advice. Dude, that, like, just thinking about that roster. Oh my god. Anyways, let's move on to Passion UA. And while I don't know what exactly is going to happen with all of the Passion UA players, I think if they were to disband, a lot of the players will find new homes incredibly quickly. And I think there's a lot of really, really good fits for them. And I guess that's just what I'm going to be doing here, is what the best fits for all of these Passion UA players are. And if I can maybe try to save North America with them. But for starters, I already said it, this won't be saving North America. It might just be saving South America. And that is try to 9Z. I mean, does it not make the most sense in history to do this?
Yeah.
Iron is, I just don't think, good enough if 9Z want to compete in tier 1 like what we saw them do in Astana. Sure, he put up a good rating in the playoff game against Magic where they lost, but overall definitely looked like one of the weaker links on the team, and he just looks very uncomfortable.
Mayan also isn't an opper. That's the funny part. He's a pretend opper. Mayan is opping on 9Z because no one else wants to. Because they have Huaso Peak, DGT, and Max. But Myron on his previous teams was a rifler. Myron on this lineup is basically this is basically a Youngstar opper situation. Like when Youngstar was opping on Heroic. This is the exact same thing. Which is funny, because I don't know why he's doing this, but yeah. Oh, there's actually a trophy you get on HLTV. Cool. Huaso Peak.
With the op in hand, so just send try over there. I mean really, I feel like you had tried to 9Z and then they actually get very, very scary. You know, that's just my thoughts on the situation. Then we have JT, and I'm gonna be honest here, fellas, I do think there's like a 1000% chance JT just goes back to North America after this stint kind of failed. But when looking at North American teams, it's kind of tough to say where he would slide in. You know, like maybe
Liquid.
JT is a Shui replacement on Liquid if they want to go that route. Personally, I think there's such a lack of IGL talent in North America. Just try and develop a Liege, like instead of just reusing JT over and over and over. We've got to start developing some more callers in this scene. You know, would he replace Sin on M80? Would he replace Nitro on NRG? He could replace all of these callers, but I feel like they're probably fairly comfortable with who they have. You know, Wildcard just picked up Nemanja. I don't think they get rid of him by, you know, there's no chance. And so my personal favorite fit and what I think is the best fit, send him down to Marsborn. Will JT have to play in tier 3 North America again? Yes. But I truly, really do like the young core of Marsborn. Grizz, one of the best young prospects in the region. I already talked about OG Wizard, and maybe with JT, he can start to develop and become one of the better oppers in the entire region. And then, of course, Wumbo, who was literally just frying on his last team before joining Marsborn, where on Boss, he posted a 1.26 rating. And so I think he's another great talent, potentially. You know, Freshie...
I just don't think this core is doing anything, like... internationally. I just don't see it happening.
Has been around tier 2 North America for a while, so I think he's fine to keep on the roster. Then we just replace Marikiyu. I'm sorry, maybe I'm being mean because I've never heard of you before, but I think we can boot you for JT. And then JT coming down to Marsborn with this, in my opinion, exciting young core. I think they can start doing fucking work in tier 2 North America and race to a major spot so quickly. I just think, in my opinion, it's a perfect fit. Would he have to take a step down? Maybe he wouldn't be comfortable with that, but I think he should, okay? I think the more exciting North American teams, the better. And so with the Liquid rebuild, this would give us M80, Liquid, NRG, Wildcard, who I do like their new roster. I don't really count Voka as a team, and then Marsborn. So that's
why do you not count Voka?
Kind of decently exciting North American
Voka
teams,
has Semfis
which I
as
feel
their
like
coach,
is
bro.
more than we've had in a
Most jacked team in the world.
long time. North America is slowly trying to rebuild, and I think JT making Marsborn, you know, the upper echelon of North American teams with those other 4 would be very, very good. And so, unfortunately, as this is a North American-based video, Kavem, I'm sorry, pal. I don't know where the fuck you go. But you were on Onapixel's team for a little bit. You seem cool. I'm wishing you the best of luck. That leads us...
No,
with
Kvem's good.
Nicholas X. Where does Nicholas X go? It's kind of tough to say, man. I think if I were
Nowhere.
to see Nicholas X join a team, I would not want him to be an anchor support player any longer. I've seen enough of him doing that. On Lag, where I thought he looked his best, where he posted a 1.15 rating, he was more of the team's opener / entry. And I do think I would like to see him probably do that instead of what he's been doing on Passion UA. And so realistically, what team could he do that
I'm telling you, man, it's these fucking pro orcs that just, like, they come to random players that, like, they see them performing well, and they're like, hey, I know you played really well in these opener positions, or maybe these, like, closer positions, but can you just come to us and just play our bitch roles and anchor for us, please? Even though you've never done it before, and you've always played, like, rotation positions before, but can you just anchor for us? We'll give you more money, but just anchor for us, okay? It'll be fine. Like, every fucking time. And then the whole internet's like, oh man, he's so fucking shit. What the fuck? His rating is so bad. Like that's basically what happened to Tessas on Falcons. If you guys remember, when Tessas joined Falcons, when the Falcons first bought the heroic core of Tessas, who was it? Tessas, Kixan, and who? Who was the third? Dexter, right? Dexter, Kixan, Tessas. And then they had matches because they're anchor, and Nico as another rifler. Tessas was on par with Nico. Nico at the start of Falcons actually kind of struggled. But Tessas was absolutely frying. Tessas was just doing God's work at the start of Falcons. Hold on. 2024. 2025. Fuck, can I somehow... Yeah, wait, I'll just do this. There we go. Like, look at his first event for Falcons. His first event. Who did they have to play? Okay, Ents and Eternal Fire. Sure. But, like, look at this. This is Tessas when he can play rotator positions. And then this is a bit more sad, but sure. And then, like, look at him everywhere, you know? Then he kind of started to slump. But I think that's because here they already got... They got Monty somewhere. Yeah, after Bucharest. So here they got Mondesi, and that's when he kind of had to give some of his spots to because Dexter was far worse than Mondesi, so Dexter played more supportive, whereas Mondesi plays a lot more aggressive and more star positions. Which forced Tessas to play more passive, basically, to let Mondesi do his thing.
I was gonna say wild card, but they just added 60. But to be real with you, I'm not that high on 60, so I think Nicholas X should join wild card and replace him. I really do think that's probably the best fit for him. You know, despite them just making the roster move, you know, wild card clearly isn't shy to just making roster moves whenever they feel like it. And I really do think Nick X isn't a bad player, okay? I think he has just been put in anchor support roles, and I would like to see him in better roles on wildcard and see what he really can do, because he was very, very good on lag. You know, he didn't get scouted to complexity for no reason. There clearly is still a lot of potential there and a lot of skill there. He just didn't necessarily get used in the right way, and hopefully on wildcard he can be. So anyways, that's it for me today, fellas. This is how I will be saving North America. By talking about Liquid and Passion UA, we've saved Liquid, wildcard, and Marsborn all in one. I mean, my goodness gracious. Sorry to M80.
It's so funny that Marsborn almost made the major and then just didn't. Anyway, it's time for cheater hunting. Expose.gg. What the fuck happened here? What? Sign in with Steam. Okay, hold on. Let me just sign in real quick. Make sure I don't leak anything. What the fuck? Overwatch. Oh, it's just there now? My Overwatch cases. Match history. My stats. Highlight studio. What is all this? They had a complete overhaul again. I am now a lead detective. That is that's good. I'm a lead detective. I like that. I like that. It is still my old profile picture. Let me refresh this. Much better. All right, let's go. Our first guy went 21-6 in competitive without a rank. Could you be a FACEIT player, but we'll see. Well, this is completely different. Where's the, hello? Where's the intro and everything? There's no intro, there's no nothing. Normally there's like a screen at the start. Before the demo starts. Okay, can this UI, like, fuck off? YouTube? Thank you. Okay, so it gets 1 kill. Oh god, they completely removed the transitions. So it just cuts between the clips now. I don't know if I'm a fan of that. I mean, that's an easy kill on Seal. He just kind of stood there. So far, this just looks like a better player than everyone else. It just looks like a Smurf. I mean, he has a scout. Interesting. Okay, hold on. Let me wind that back real quick. Okay, so that guy's dead. He checks jungle first. He could be walling. He definitely could be walling. It's hard to say. Yeah, it's hard to say. It really did look like he just kind of looked at jungle because he's like, I know I'm supposed to do this right now. You know, you notice how he adjusted his crosshair to the right before the guy peeked? Watch this. So he peeks and he adjusts his crosshair to the right because he sees the guy like approaching so fast. Let me slow it down. So he peeks out. Yeah, he was looking here and then he adjusts his crosshair because he sees this guy through the wall, I think is what happened. Now, the second guy is not an issue. I know people are going to be like, hey, knew there was a second one, but this second guy shot his gun. Then this guy shoots. So he knows he's there. And it's a scout, so he knows he's going to stay there for the fight. Yeah. And then his teammates just rush out with P90s and AKs. He does have a scout and a deagle. They throw several... Okay, he's walling. He knows exactly where the guy is. Like, I get that CT is a common spot, but like... Okay, well... Okay, Canary just Okay, well, yeah, that tells me everything I need to know. See, guys, I was right. He was indeed walling. What do we got here? Is he gonna entry and completely demolish all of them? Oh. He didn't kill him. Or did he? Is this a different round? Bro, I'm so lost. This is a different round. I hate how it's like suddenly it just cut to the next clip. So annoying. I kind of preferred how it was before. Kobe. Damn. I don't know why this demo has no crosshair either. It's kind of weird. Are you deaf, Mr. Suspect? Do you not know that there's a guy right next to you in stairs? You literally have walls. Is he toggling on and off? Kind of feel like he's toggling on and off. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, I like this play. But it's because he can see that guy through the wall and he knows he's in jungle. Kills shorts. Doesn't know about bench for some reason. Why does he not know about bench? Now he does. Is he trying to hide his walls? Motherfucker, you banged the guy through the fucking window wall before. What do you mean you're trying to hide it? Also, I just realized he has actual skins. That is crazy. No, but it's gotta be walls, no? That's fine. He's definitely trying to hide it. If he has walls, but now I'm like, now I'm doubting myself. Now I'm like, what if I was wrong? What if he's just really good? Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, but these guys are just standing out in the open. They're fighting him with a fucking Glock down mid. That's a fight you're not gonna win if the guy has good aim. That wasn't a one-shot kill. I don't care that it's an XM. That guy had no health anyway. Okay. I'm not entirely sure. I'm fairly confident he's cheating. But, like... Is it enough to make a solid... Like, it totally could just be a really good player that just reads the game really well. Just like maybe 2.5k face it, 3k face it, something like that. It absolutely could be. I really don't know. Do I do it? I think I do it. Or not sure. Hello, Albertus. Not sure or... Okay, fuck it. I'm closing my eyes and picking one of the two. Okay. It's not sure. This is fine. You can't change your vote on this case. Confirm. Let's do not sure. Let me see clip. Too late. Next one. Also competitive. But he went 15 and 16. Okay, so this guy's probably not cheating. And if he is, he's dog shit. Let's go. Round number 2. The CTs won the pistol and they bought. Kills 2 outside. Nothing really there. Round number 4 now. I hate how quick... Yo, he has my M4. But he has his in stat track. I didn't know you could... Whoa. I did not know you could have this in stat track. I kind of want one now. Okay. Nice. Nothing really crazy so far. They're taking lobby. Are you slow in the head or something? He saw him for like 4 minutes and just didn't react. Start of the round, Molly squeaky, nades it. Oh, Cat. Cat is so fast. He saw... Yeah, okay. He saw Eclipse's arm. Does he know about Cat? Well, I guess we'll never know. Okay, he communicates to his teammate. Yo, it's B. 2v4. How did he... Wait a minute, how did he know? Oh, he heard him go into window before. That's a good-ass fucking timing, though. Unfortunate that he whiffs on Cat, but... Good timing on the shot. That's a fine kill. I'm not seeing anything so far. Flashes himself. Twice. Cat, whoa! Man, Cat's got balls. Okay, there's 2 in A main. T's have to eco. Hey, guys, anyone know what the score is? Okay. Interesting that... He doesn't immediately jump into... What are the CTs doing? What is this buy? 2 of them forced and 3 of them ecoed. Interesting. Also, he read that guy perfectly. What the hell? Did he trace him through the wall or anything? How did he immediately know he was there? Well, he clears his... Yeah, even after he killed him, he clears his angles. This guy's probably just played a bunch of pre-fire maps before. Because he's not good at the game. Like, his mechanics aren't that good, but he knows what to pre-aim. So either he's played, like, pre-fire maps before, or he's, like, watched demos or something. He's active in the community, in the player base. The fact that it didn't see Cat for that long is hilarious. We love Nuke. No, I didn't see anything. Also, that was a really quick fucking demo. What was the score at the end? 7-10. They didn't even let us finish the game. What the fuck? I don't think he's cheating. I did not see anything. 1917, also competitive. We're not getting a single premiere, which is interesting. And it's those 2. W aim. There's 3 of them on shorts. And it's round number 4 all of a sudden. Oh, did he see him? I think he saw him, yeah. I'd be so mad if I'm Tusk gonna be like, what the fuck? This guy's cheating. No, dude, he's not cheating. No head armor, though. Which is interesting. I didn't think I would ever see someone not buy head armor in comp when you know that the enemies have AKs. The fact that he even considers that is... It's a good thing. Okay, Donkey... And he gets caught by the op. I mean, he's just kind of standing out in the open there. Tries to hold short. Oh! He was not expecting him close. He was aiming for the fight down there. On the catwalk thing. What is this smoke? Is that a CT smoke? Flashes himself out long. Nice. Gets traded by Deagle, unfortunately. Could have had 2 if his strafing was better. What's this, pistol? Yeah, this is pistol. That's bold from Albatross. Bold. Interesting that he pre-aims that with a Mac 10. Donkey survives that? Yeah, you're dead. At that point, you are dead, my friend. There is nothing you could do. What is Flamingo doing shifting out the smoke when you know there's people up mid? What, do you think they're not gonna see you? TSS on fire. The fuck was that? What are these smokes? What is that? Look at the smoke in tons. Ah, fuck. Go back and look at it, son of a bitch. What is this? Why would you ever smoke it like that? What is he doing? The fact that Toucan stays on the fucking staircase. Doesn't just push up. Damn. CTs have 2 ops, and you have a Mac 10. Uh-oh. 2 ops in a 2v4 retake. This is not what you want. And one of them also misses. That's also not what you want. And they're both low HP. Also not what you want. You could get both of them right here. Yeah. Game time. Nice nade. Good nade. Are we sure this was played in Europe and not North America? Reported for nudity. Baits the hell out of his teammate. But gets the trade. Gets the bomb. McCall doesn't know what peeking is in this game. He just shifted out. And was like, hello! I like that he actually went for the recovery of the spray. He didn't stick to it. Even though at higher elo, this would never work, but... At this elo, I like that he went for it. Nice. Oh, and that was it. I didn't see anything. That seemed fine. I don't know why this guy was reported. Another comp? Bro, are we getting a single premiere or what? 24 and 18 on Dust. Let's go. Okay. I'm gonna make a wild guess here, and I'm gonna say that he's not using aim. Oh! He knows there's a guy there because the nade hit. Yeah. Bro! That's not how you use a USP. They're probably mad because... Yeah. I mean, it's a conversion. They're probably mad because he pre-fired when he swung Longhouse the first time, but the nade hit him in the body and it made a noise, so he knew there was a guy there. He knew pretty much exactly where the guy was based off the noise. So he could just pre-fire it. And it's conversion, so he had a good chance of knowing that they were on an eco. The fact that Manatee doesn't clear that is criminal. Like, bro should be dead. This should be a 2v1. Wow. I don't know how Octopus flopped that, but the suspect didn't. How are people genuinely getting reported in this elo, man? What am I watching here? Fucking Wood 5? Here's the steps. Like, bro, how are you gonna report anyone in this elo? I feel like all the cases we've seen today have all been rage reports, except the first. Ballsy swing out mid, but it's because they know the enemy's at a low buy. Yeah. So they just confidently swing them. Could have gone really wrong if they anticipated it, which of course they didn't at this elo. Oh, I actually like that. He spams that corner up there because that's where the guy hid before. When he when he swung long last time. Interesting that he anticipates the... What the fuck was that? Why is bro shooting teammates? I guess he's just bored or something. And he's just like, shoot, lol. Team kill, ha ha ha. Chat is going crazy. What the hell? You hear that? Hello. He's mad. Dalmatian is so mad. Oh. Oh. Ah. Excuse me? What is Robin doing? Robin, what are you doing? He sat on long corner. Oh, it's because his teammate dinked him. That's why. He's gonna repeat this, isn't he? You fucking stupid idiot. You have 15 HP. Why are you repeaking them? Nope. I mean, I guess you don't need a cross smoke at this elo because they're not gonna hit a shot anyway. What do you expect? Damn. Nice shot. He only had to stand still for 14 minutes with a deagle. He's not gonna clear a car. No, he hit. That's the first time I've seen him clear a car. That was strange. He didn't clear it before, did he? Oh, he did. He did. Okay, never mind. He's fine. Yeah. He did stare at it a bit longer than he did before. He kind of like half cleared it last time, but he full cleared it. Whoa! People know that smoke in fucking Comp Dust 2? Really? Okay, Manatee's sitting behind the car this time, not in the corner. If he knows about Manatee here... Well, that's the biggest cock block that I've ever had. But I really had to see the end of that round. Because if he cleared Manatee behind that car, he would have been walling. No question about it. I do have some moments where I'm like, there's a chance that he has walls, but also... It could also just be like, the game is in his favor, you know what I mean? Like, he's just getting lucky with his timings and like where he looks. Because I've had games like that where it's just like, you look in all the right places, and like the one time you accidentally clear that one spot that you forgot to clear previously is the one time that someone actually hides there. What the? My mouse is disconnected. I don't think I have enough to convict him. There's a chance that he's walling, but I can't get enough evidence based off of this, what I'm given here. I need more. 31 and 12, but he is opping, so there's a chance he's legit anyway. Let's see. CT pistol. Really wish this YouTube UI would go away. Thank you. It's the first round. And our suspect can't hit a shot. Why is he in underpass at the start of the round anyway? Did he try to jump shorts and he failed to jump? Why is he... Why is bro down here? I don't get it. Okay, so he's probably walling. Probably. Lots of probablys. 1v5. Here we go. If he clutches this... He actually might. These guys suck. Good angle. Nope, he didn't clutch it. Okay. Here's Rattle. Why did you... Rattle, why did you stop fighting? Rattle. Rattle, you hear that he has a deagle. Why are you falling back? Why are you not committing to the fight, Rattle? And then Pelican just says, fuck you. He has an op this time. Let's see what he... Oh, he goes for this peak. I never go for these. And he wins it. That's crazy. I never go for that peak on Mirage. Never. Because it's so not worth it, I feel like. Because you can easily lose to, like, a deagle. And then, like, your team is immediately in the... Like, not in favor. Whatever it's called. Oh, game time. Did he hear that guy? I didn't hear that guy. Maybe hear it, that guy. He doesn't give a fuck about... I think he's walling. Ramp is fully open for Lurker to just shift out. And he just doesn't give a flying fuck. What the fuck? Oh! That shot on Pelican... I know Pelican was low HP, but that shot was disgusting. Oh, he saw the, Yeah, he saw the gun barrel. But, like, how is he... What the fuck is he doing? Okay, well, he saw him. I don't know, man. This is... It's so hard to do. Like, everything moves so fast now since they've updated the fucking... The way their demo bot works. Because before, it had, like, a transition in between the clips, but now it just cuts to the next clip immediately, and it's so disorienting. I don't like it. He's gonna get a free op here. Yep. pre-op. Oh, it's pistol round. Here we go. That nade only does 3 HP. And Lily can't hit a shot. Did Lily buy a 5.7? Oh my god, he did. Lily is literally me a year ago. When I would buy 5.7s on pistol. For some reason. I don't know why I did. I'd only ever get like 1 or 2 kills with it. I always bought a 5.7 and a smoke on pistol. For like 2 or 3 months straight. I don't know why I was doing it. You only needed like 20 bullets to kill that guy. It's fine. Oh, fuck. Pelicanos. He perfectly I think he's walling. He's gotta be walling. He expects people perfectly, and with the mechanics that he... Come on, that was a perfect nade on Lily. And he was fully open to window while he was throwing it. There's no way. There's just no way. Yeah, Vortex would never have cleared that, to be fair. I mean, you don't really need walls for that. That's just... He waited for the retake to come, and he was already, like, ahead of it. I don't know what Lily's doing. Like, running towards Ram with an 8 in his hand. Throws a kitchen door smoke, I believe that is. But he's vulnerable to the underpush. And he wins against a P90. Respectfully, if you buy a P90 and you do that and you get no kills, I'm kicking you from my game. I don't give a fuck. Oh! How did Lily not kill him? Bros, 10 HP. Okay. Man, these clips are moving so fast. It's crazy to me, too, because, like... He's literally walling, and he's still not getting, like, multis. Yeah, he gets, like, 1 kill every round. He's not even getting multis. When you literally have walls, you can just run at them. But, like, Rattle, you hear him close. Why are you looking at top mid? You hear him close, and you fall back. Baiting his entire team, even though you have walls, to try and play it off. He really doesn't want to get banned. He only gets 1 kill per round. He's baiting his whole team. He's doing everything he can to make it look legit. And you know what's worse? It's not working, because this guy's fucking walling his fucking tits off. Oh, well, that was it. Community, looks like they all agreed with me. That's nice. Cool. I have reviewed 96 cases, really. Almost 100. Next time we do this is going to be 101. What do we do now? Fuck. What do I do now? Is there, like, roster moves I could talk about? Oh, yeah, there's this. Crucial to stand in for Gentlemates at stake ranked. When is this happening again? In an hour. Fuck! Man, I really want to watch this, but I got team prac, man. I really want to watch this. Oh, even though Crucial is probably gonna bottom frag, and there's no way that Gentlemates wins this. Gentlemates has been on the downfall, whereas Wildcard is on the rise. Plus the fact that Gentlemates' best player got sold. They lost Martinez, their fucking pride and joy. There's no way that Crucial is gonna be able to fill Martinez's shoes. He's just not enough. But it is still exciting. That being said. What else can I mess with then? Because I don't have enough to, like, I don't have enough time to actually play the game. That's kind of the issue. So what can we... Oh, fuck. What can we do? Can I, like, stop getting trash in my YouTube recommended and get something that's actually, like, CS2 related? That would be really nice. Didn't Fi have a new video recently? No. We faced the same team twice on Face It. Hero. Brokey has a YouTube channel. Kickstart my heart. What the fuck? I like me better. Very interesting. Monacy highlights, let's go. Who doesn't love Monacy highlights? And I might just end stream after that, because I genuinely do have to go. I'm sorry that it's so short, okay? I'll do a bonus stream. How about that?
Oh, but still, the little bait and switch. Monacy's there with him. Too easy for Monacy! The little bait and switch. Monacy's there with him. Too easy for Monacy! What is that? A quad kill spray to end the game. That's Anubis finished swift.
Wow, we had a long old series to kick off.
All eyes attentive on the prospects of this round.
Yeah, I did not anticipate that to be the outcome of this game. Dominant performance from Falcons, who for the vast majority of this game looked very solid.
A main and finds an awful lot of info.
Yeah, bait and switch setup here, hoping that they just run into Monacy. Jewel Brothers on the tree. Will he go overlook? Nico to take contact.
Okay, I like this setup. Oh, the flashes are diligent. Still Monacy gets vision, and it fades to black for two members. Yellow and Nota are gone. He drops off, and a third out of Monacy.
God damn, man. This kid is so good.
Better, and that was even with a flash that had Monacy late to this. Nico goes down, and he just unloads.
Gio Beretta starting on boost is crazy.
Standing work from him.
Wow, he gets those.
This one's going to get Cell with a retake out towards A. Tessez will be given the room to get this bomb planted.
It costs a smoke, it costs everything. Falcons have to fight their way out of this hole.
Monacy spotted. Takes a fight,
What is-
takes the head off. Brolin out in the
What is Zonic doing? Look at
this
Zonic.
bomb planted.
Look at
It costs a
Zonic.
smoke, it costs everything. Falcons have to fight their way out of this hole.
What the fuck? What is this? Is he telling them, like... No. I thought they were in the retake and he was saying, okay, guys, go. Like, get to the bomb. Don't stand still. I don't know what he's doing.
Monacy spotted. Takes a fight, takes the head off. Brolin out in the open is a dead man. Falcons right there as Monacy is desperate to drag them through to another OT. 25 kills deep, and now donning his weapon of choice. It's all Ilya the Kid for the Falcons. Another overtime.
I wonder what Zonic was trying to
Secured
say.
at the hands of
Because obviously, like, he can't talk mid-round, but I wonder what he was trying to
Monacy.
say.
Monacy moves mountains into double OT. 4 frags on the cat corner.
Oh, what is this? It's against Monty. But why is it a demo and not... What? Why is it a demo and not just the... You know, like the... The casting perspective. From, like, the mainstream. Why is this a demo?
The signing that helped lock them in a damn near flawless year, and well, there's the ZywOo nade to kickstart this retake. Let's see what they're made of. Playing it forward, it's ZywOo on the AWP. Suspicious about the pool, and with good reason. Now we see if Monacy's got a clutch in him. Spam will connect. Rob's tap on the bomb. That Spam will let you know the defuse not being held, and at this point, Monacy is the favorite in this head-to-head. Swings
W.
out wide. It is 3 clutches back to back to back. Monacies breaks the money of Vitality.
Oh my goodness.
To at this bomb site itself.
25 seconds is all you've got left here. The Falcons trying to move up into the B site finish. There's still 2 players in the site, and even damage being done through that CT smoke. Nitro descending down, but all the kills all of a sudden come in from Falcons. How have you given that one away?
That's too much of a gap in middle, not closing it down. It's a lot of room to work with, a lot of real estate. Now George has got to come in for the 1v2, and I think that door is
The fact that Falcons with
Kickstand
Kickstand was losing maps to NRG is just crazy.
Right at the end.
That is insane. That's Monacy.
Garrigan would never let this happen.
Well.
I'm just saying.
Go ahead and get himself forward. Monacy watching the doorway.
Yeah.
Goes into the site, and George will fall. That is an incredibly frustrating round there.
Yeah, Kickstand never should have been on this team for as long as he was. You know what I actually want to watch? This. Fuck. Oh, come on. Oh, here we go. Are there no, like... Man. I wanted to watch Exotic, who is... What the fuck is this? Exotic used to be the opera for NRG, and he was really good.
They're 3B.
So this is Exotic, apparently. Bunksy.
Or Cooper hopping. Oh, never mind. What are they doing? Oh, it's spawn.
That's off.
Microphone muted. Missed his chance. GG. Monacy's posted. He missed his second chance. Oh my god. He just has unlimited.
Who is this guy?
He has unlimited chances.
Oh, hate. Wait, no. I don't know what this is. He looks familiar. Also, the view model, like, swinging left and right, is that him hitting his button, or is that Bunksy doing that? I think it's the guy who's... Who is that? It's like 4 pixels. I can't see. I don't know who it is. Exotic Scouts. That's not how Exotic looks.
Not, I don't see anything else B. Cat one. One long dead.
Damn.
One cat. Nice.
Damn. Who's the last one? Is it Tessus?
CT. No bomb. Come to me. He's pushing. Mano, que porra é essa, velho? Como que tá deixando?
What is he saying? That was not English, what he just said. Oh, it's Nico. Crazy.
Nice, bro.
What is this?
Local win. Like you have, it's fun. You play with these guys that are your friends. You're supposed to go to Fragadelphia's. You're supposed to go to these events and fucking play them. I mean, if you never want to do that, then why do you play Counter-Strike at all?
For fun. What do you mean?
I know, but like online CS is the most boring version of Counter-Strike.
I mean, I enjoy it.
I know because you've never played LAN.
Yeah, so I just play the game. That's what I'm saying. I don't get that. Like, you know, when you do something for like for fun, you do it for fun, right? Like, you don't have to take everything so serious. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
he ain't wrong.
Sure, you're totally right here.
The thing is, Exotic ain't wrong. Like.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, you can play for fun, but I mean, like, it just makes no sense. Is all.
Crazy. So there's no, like... Man. I guess I could download one of his demos and watch that. The problem is that I would have to download an older version of Counter-Strike, and I don't want to do that. Ooh, here we go. This might be good. Exotic 13-7. This guy used to be so good. Yeah, this is a pro league. Hello? Alright, sure. But you don't get to see the first 2 rounds. That's nice. Let's boost the volume, because it's really quiet. What the fuck? Alright, bro, I guess we're watching like this, because my browser hates me. Mr. Exotic. Well, come on, get him moving. I don't want to sit here and fucking watch you stare at a box the whole time. Hello? Get a move on. Holy fuck, this is boring. I thought 14 minutes. Surely they just show the highlights. Alright, they're gonna push shorts. Unfortunately, the Legacy is actually stacked on B. Well, they have... Well, not stacked. They have 3 people there. And a 4th is rotating, being Sadzin. Did they read it, though? Maybe they read it. Nope, they absolutely don't. Oh! Seems like they do. Exotic took bomb. And I've got the first kill. Uh-oh. Hello, Exotic. First kill. At least first kill that I've seen. Plant safe. Sadzen's dead. Here comes Dumao. To the kitchen window. Exotic has got to peek it at the perfect time because he's just that goated. Photo with the sauce. Peek already, man. Dumo's close. He's going bench. Motherfuck. I don't know how they almost threw that. North American Counter-Strike. The N in NRG stands for NACS. That's my take. What is this flash lineup? He's holding for a push, but Sonic is miles ahead of him. So if Sonic takes a fight in mid, like, Exotic cannot even help him if they do push mid. He cannot help Sonic from there. I don't know what this spacing is. I guess it's because he has the bomb, but, like, I don't know. Okay. It's sat down by Sadzin. And it's a B-rush. It's a B-rush and he's first... Oh, it's not a B-rush. I'm stupid. He's going for the BF's jump spot peak. Unfortunately... What the fuck is... What is Legacy doing? They have 2 on shorts. Well, you can't see because my face cam's in the way. They have 2 on shorts, and they left B-apps open. I don't even think he's going to hear that. No, he does. And he's dead. Okay. He's doing really well right now, guys. On this T side. He is, he's looking fantastic. Looking like a real NA player. That's for damn sure. I don't know... What I don't get is why they didn't, like, with this roster, why didn't they just get an EU Opper? Because they still would have been an NA team, because Sonic is South African, right? which because of the... What are they called? The Maga region, which has like very weird rules. Okay, gets hit in the face with a nade. They got a bomb plant. And he dinked one. That was really close. Granada de Humo. Man, they are so passive. This is so boring to watch. It's like I'm watching a Virtus Pro demo. Holy fuck. Go do something. Please. Go push mid. Something, man. Like, the worst part is as well is that the slow default is working. And it's pissing me off. Like, in-game, it works. So, like, of course they're gonna keep doing it. But as a viewer, just fuck, man. Go push something, please. Do it for me. Finally. You're down in mid. Here's Nitro. Now what? You molly short twice. You trade Nitro on stairs. And you die. Why am I doing this to myself? Like, why am I actually doing this to myself? Can we skip it? No, I'm like, I get it. He's an opera on T side. He's supposed to support his team. He's not the entry or anything. He excels in the post plants. I get it, but fuck, man. Do something. Get a highlight. I'm bored. Please. Bro, half this demo's just... Does it even, like... It finishes at the half... Oh my god. It finishes at the half point. Why did I bother? Man. Not a fan. How Flamesy plays CS2. Oh no. It's gonna be like a really shitty fucking... Why do I keep getting Digital Circus trash? Shocking plane crashes. Ooh, I actually want to watch this. I started watching these recently. I feel like some of these are genuinely just AI. Like some of them. Zweter Weter. Of course.
Mustard on the beat, ho, beat, bo, any rap nigga, here, free throw, man down, call like I'm and you call me like on social around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas?
Oh, Flames, come on, man. Oh, God.
How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body and John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walking down the whole time, I know he got I hear you like I'm young.
Honestly, this is on the right track for being like a proper Super Stadium video. This is on the right track for sure. It needs more though. It needs more. Like some sections are a bit boring. And I don't feel like he does enough with the music. There's also literally a cursor on the screen, which you can disable in OBS, by the way. When you're like recording this, you can turn off your cursor. It's way better. But like on this part, for example, you could easily put like a Deagle sequence in there, right? All Deagle shots. Absolutely, you could do that. I would have said op sequence, but it's a rifler. He never ops, and he started from the second op. So again, this would be great for a Deagle sequence. I guess this works. Yeah, that was actually not bad. I also don't, like, I don't know why sometimes he includes the caster voices and then sometimes he doesn't. It makes no sense. See, this is good. This is good. More of that.
Get into position. Flamesy on his own.
That's good. That's good.
There you go.
Honestly, do this clip after the other one where the guy's like, Flabbers!
Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad these Rose came home, y'all didn't deserve him neither. From Alondra down to Central, nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs a pill. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be ready.
I would have put like a Voldemort voice over that. Let's look at this, just because I'm bored. And I'm waiting for the team to get on. 70 shocking plane crashes and mistakes caught on camera. Let's farm some second channel content real quick. Just so we have a reason for the stream to exist. And by the way, I can show this because it's already like uploaded on YouTube, so it should be fine. Oi,
Not
blad.
every flight goes as planned. A brief instant, a high-stakes choice, and the sky reveals its most...
Okay, I don't need your fucking AI voice. Cologne, Germany. Was that a bomb? What just happened? That was a bomb. That had to have been a bomb, no? There's nothing on the plane that would explode when it just parked like that.
CF-18.
Oh, was it? Oh, it's bro farted. I think it's what's it called? I think it's a training or something. Like, what kind of damage to the plane it would do? I think it wasn't like a kind of experiment.
Caused a CF-18 to lose control and crash.
Bro, I really don't need your fucking AI like over voice. Ejects. That was really close. He ejected so late. This just makes no sense. What the fuck happens?
Chaos erupted at Tokyo's Haneda Airport when a Japan Airlines
I've
plane
seen this.
collided with a Coast Guard
Yeah. They collided with the fucking this was the fault of the ATC. I remember reading about this. So a Japan Airlines plane collided with a Coast Guard plane that was sitting on the runway, which they thought was a taxiway or something like that. From what I know, I think on the Japan flight, I think no one died, but everyone died on the Coast Guard plane because it was very small.
and burst into flames on the runway.
Yeah. Are you insane? What just happened? Did it clip a tree? Oh, I love this quality.
All
What is-
preventive measures fell short when a powerful storm tore through Abu Dhabi International
Ah,
Airport,
it's a
showing
storm.
just how uncontrollable nature can be.
Yeah, nah. Not much you can do about that unless they're in a hangar. Anyone in the hangar can just... Oh! Oh, this reminds me of, this happened on another plane a while ago, didn't it? What are you doing? Oh, it's Red Bull.
This daring flight entered the history books as Dario Costa of Red Bull set a Guinness World Record by flying through the longest tunnel ever flown.
Bro could have died right then and there. That's a water plane, right? Yeah. I love these planes. But they're very hard to maintain, from what I know. Is it gonna, like, just collapse into the water or something? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Was that a hard landing or an impressive display by the Dornier Do 24?
I mean, it landed. They seem fine. Oh, God, the helicopter's gonna just plummet down, isn't it? Oh, there's so many people around. Oh, I hate this. that chair said, fuck you in particular, buddy. I love how that's the only, like, everything else is pretty much in place and this one chair just says, nah, fuck you. What the fuck? How does that even happen?
Footage shows a World War II.
You can't park there, mate.
Hellcat.
Okay, I'm getting a different video. This fucking voiceover is just pissing me off. So which one did I just watch? What is this? 6 months ago. Plane crashes and mistakes caught on camera. Let's try this one.
Hello, everyone.
I'm sorry, what? No one was injured because they were dead. Yeah, by the way, no one was injured. No one was injured, guys. Guys, no one was injured. Yeah, no one was injured, guys. No one. They're fine. Use the new scope sight for the op or the old one? What do you mean the new scope sight? What are you talking about? What is this? What the hell? Yeah, he's fucking dead. How does that happen? Hold on. So he's... Let me go full screen, actually. So he loses stability. And then a piece of what... something came off. You see that? Yeah, something... Yeah, here. Right there. Something snapped off. It's the tail rotor. The tail rotor came off. There's normally like a little propeller right there. And that's what came off. The new one that shows the accuracy in the mid... Oh, no. No. I don't use that. I use the old one. I tried using the new one and I hate it. It's fucking awful. I use the old one. Because I'm just used to it. You could try the new one, though. If you want to. But I don't think almost anyone uses it, to be honest. Yeah, that was just... That looked like improper maintenance to me. Because the tail rotor came off first. I think the tail rotor coming off is what caused it to crash. What the fuck? What even happened? Oh, this is the UPS one. My god. Look at this car. Everyone's like, fuck that. Understandably so. What the hell? Why is it all sped up? Oh no, that's the same one. Yeah.
Cargo plane skimmed the runway before exploding in a massive fireball, sending black smoke towering into the.
It was an engine that came off, right? That's what happened. An engine like came off and a fire started on the plane, and that's why it crashed.
One of the most severe aviation accidents ever seen here.
Yeah, everyone in the plane was killed, and I think like 12 people on the ground died as well, or something like that. Can you imagine, by the way, just like okay, doesn't have to be in a hangar or anything, right? Imagine I'm just sitting here, right, streaming. At any moment, an airplane that has an issue in the air at the wrong time could come crashing down into our house. Or your house. It could happen. Is it going to? Probably not, but it could. That's a scary thought.
Helicopter became a victim during a
I don't like what I'm seeing here.
crashing into a lake.
Helicopter, why are you coming down so fast, motherfucker? What are you doing? Well, goddamn, what is this? Is this from the UPS crash? I'm guessing that was from the UPS crash. Are you an idiot? Oh, I don't like this. What the fuck just happened? Hello? What happened? What even crashed? Who crashed? What blew up? I'm guessing a plane blew up, but like what happened? Hello? That's a World War II plane. They look so cool. Nice. Nice.
As a World War.
Yeah. Okay. So real quick about this one, I get that as a just the fucking no one was injured. I'm watching Thomas the Tank Engine anymore for real. No, but like with this one, I get that as a spectator, this is probably super scary to see because you're like, what the fuck is happening? But this is the best thing that this dude could have done for his plane. Clearly, something was wrong with his plane. He had to make an emergency landing. He landed in the water, which is better for the plane. And he landed in really shallow water as well. So he could get out pretty much immediately and like be fine and not like drown or anything.
Era plane
So for him, this is best case scenario. And the plane looks relatively fine.
No one was hurt.
Yeah. Well done. What the fuck are you doing?
Miraculously, no one was hurt.
Oh, he hit the ground with his right wing and it fucked up his aerodynamic. He was too low. His right wing clipped the ground. You can see it very briefly. It's fine though. What the hell? That's just...
What began as a
so the pilot ejected, right?
Turned catastrophic. An F-35A lost control during a training exercise at Eielson AFB, slamming into the ground and exploding into a fireball.
Okay, he did.
The pilot survived after ejecting safely.
Is this the same one or is this a different one? Different one. Oh! I don't think this one ejected, guys. I did not see anyone ejecting. That looked like a controlled landing, so he's fucking dead. That's probably like his friend or something, and he's like, you fucking idiot.
Video captured a tense moment as the last operational C-123 provider narrowly avoided disaster
C-123?
landing in the strong winds at the Geneseo Air Show.
Ah.
The worst was avoided.
Nice. How does that even happen? No, they're fine. They're fine. Yeah, they're slow enough. And that's a big airplane. Yeah, they're fine. Oh, I've seen this. This is a... Wasn't this a Delta flight?
A long-haul flight turned dangerous when a Boeing 777 engine caught fire just after takeoff.
Yeah.
Definitely an unforgettable experience for those passengers.
They went back pretty much immediately and landed, by the way. They didn't commit to the flight, which, of course, but I thought I would just specify. Uh-oh. Yeah, that guy's just a moron. Like, there's no way that... Okay, I'll get to that in a second. But this guy's just a moron. I don't care, like, you know, flight control issues, whatever. You're a moron. That's the only possible, like, explanation. He didn't choose his point of landing well at all. He could have chose it better, no matter what. And he's also way too fast when he's trying to do, like, a controlled landing. There's no way this was his idea. Like... And then this...
An impressive...
What? That doesn't happen. That's not how that works. A fighter plane coming down that hard? Nah, this is AI as fuck. There's no way it isn't. I'm gonna feel like such an asshole if I find out that this is actually real. And, like, I'm just saying this is AI, even though someone actually, like, experiences. But, like, this doesn't happen. If a fighter plane comes down on the ground that hard... And that's tarmac as well. Or, like, maybe that's a runway. Oh, no, it came down on the dirt. It came down on the grass besides it. But it doesn't just fly back up and continue flying. That thing's done. Maybe it doesn't explode, but, like, it doesn't just fly back up like this one does. He spirals into the ground and then just speeds off.
An video shows a small plane bouncing hard on the runway at Tampa International Airport while trying to land, but the pilot's skill kept things from turning ugly.
Does he only have one wheel?
Both front wheels failed just moments
Oh, he has no gear at all.
Stable landing.
Nice. Well done. Well fucking done. What about this one? That's another fighter plane. What's with all these fighter planes being so low? What just happened? Bird strike? I want to say bird strike. Because you can see, like, gray smoke coming out of one of the engines, not both. One of the engines is having this kind of smoke issue. I think bird strike. I'm pretty sure that... Nice save, though. Oh, no. No, not this one. I know exactly what this one is. This is... Okay, hold on.
After landing at the airport in Basseterre, St. Kitts and Nevis, everything seemed fine, until the wing hit a light pole and the plane tilted slightly.
Okay, that's not what I thought it was going to be. There was another crash with this exact airline. I know, because I recognized the livery and everything is the exact same livery. There was another plane from this exact from this exact airline that, it was a cargo plane. It took off, I believe, from Afghanistan, and the load in the plane wasn't properly secured, so the plane, like, there was too much load in the back, basically, and, like, the center of gravity was all fucked. So the plane took off, and it took off really steeply. So, like, as soon as it took off, it just goes like this, like, super steep into the air, and it stalls, and it kind of just hangs in the air, suspended for a moment, and then just falls down and, like, pancakes fully into the ground. And there was, like, a huge fireball. Everyone was dead. Maybe if I could... National Airlines... I'm guessing it's Flight 102. Cargo flights... Yeah, Afghanistan. Took off from Bagram's airway, climbing through 1,200 feet. Yeah, its nose rose sharply. The aircraft stalled, banked right, leveled off before the impact with the ground. The whole aircraft exploded into a large fireball, almost damaging the vehicles nearby. Yeah. Oh, but that was a 747. I see. This is not a 7... This is a... What is this? That's an Airbus, no?
Pole and the plane tilted slightly.
What the hell? Wait, look at the grass. That plane is hanging literally like this. How is that possible? That plane is literally like this. What the fuck? Emergency landing in a Cessna. I think this is a Cessna. Oh. Nicely done, though. What is this?
one knows exactly why, but this small aircraft made an emergency landing right on a highway in Sweden, leaving drivers completely shocked. What would you do if this happened in front of you?
What do you mean no one knows why? Maybe because it doesn't have a fucking left wheel. At least it looks like it doesn't. What do you mean no one knows why?
Uh-oh. No, shoot.
Oh, the nose gear collapsed. He's fine, though. He's fine. He's gonna stop in time. Nice. Good job. What the fuck is this? This looks AI as fuck. Okay, maybe not. There's like multiple angles to this.
What looks like a deadly plane crash is actually a carefully staged movie scene. The explosion is fake.
Oh.
It feels very real.
Yeah, I was gonna say the fucking explosion looked fake as hell.
Trust and everything. Keep running.
What the fuck?
A terrifying moment as a US F-35 crashed nose first during landing.
That looks so
The pilot
goofy.
escaped safely, but the damage to the aircraft was severe. Was this pilot skill or pure luck?
Oh, goodbye. What the hell?
Or pure luck?
it looks so goofy when he like ejects on the ground. It just
It's good that the pilot escaped safely, but the damage
I don't know why that cracks me up.
severe. Was this pilot skill or pure luck?
The plane is flat on the ground. He's like, whee! I get why he did it though. You can't trust that plane anymore. Nice. Good job. Good job. It just looks so goofy when he does it. What is that car doing? The car doesn't like stop or anything either.
A landing went horribly wrong at a Fiji resort when a helicopter clipped a tree, but incredibly, the pilot and all passengers were unharmed.
Yeah, that just happened. Close. He should ground that plane. There might be damage to the wing. What in the... How does this happen? How many of these no-gear landings are we going to
After
see?
encountering difficulties, the pilot relied on training and composure to land safely. This proves that skills can make a big difference.
Bro, I kind of want to learn how to fly one of these small planes, like a Cessna or something. Like, not like really high in the skies, but just like low, say like, I don't know, 5,000 feet or something, just cruise around. It seems so fun, but there's no way that my, like, anxiety is going to be able to handle it. I would get up in the air and be like, oh shit. Nah, let's go back. Fuck this, dude. No, that's not my thing. I would love to though if I was less anxious, but unfortunately my body can't really handle it. Okay, I'm going to end the stream here cuz I have something else that I need to get to. I would like to thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry today's stream was kind of shitty. I'll try to do better in the future. I might go live Friday and play something that's not CS, maybe. Haven't decided yet. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys later. Should have a video in a few days. I should have one already. I don't really, so I need to figure out what I wanna upload. So yeah, we'll see about that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. And I will see you guys later. Goodbye.
We ain't gonna plan tonight, we gonna take action on our dreams and fight. Alright, time to stand up, take control tonight. Spend too much time on the plan, it's right. It's time to execute now on your dream in life. Gotta fail fast, learn, try again and fight. Alright, pull the trigger, 6, 7 figures. Making that money from the drive that's in ya. Gold digger, making money quicker. Pain is good, make your skin a little thicker. It ain't luck, anyone that's at the top, no it ain't luck. It's a grind, it's a time since the day one. It's your mind deep inside, how you stay tough, how you get back up. You put the work in and it comes back. Multiply, stack, execute and you can take that. What you want bad, it's the truth, I'm the change that you can make fact. Yeah, I've done it, it ain't luck, I can teach you.